Coming up on Mountain News this morning, many families in the Commonwealth are struggling to have a Thanksgiving dinner this year. And the finalists for the Invest 606 Accelerator and Final Pitch Contest have been announced.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6:32 on November 22nd. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. And Brandon, a little bit soggy day, I would say, to start. Hopefully we'll see some maybe sun roll in later and a beautiful day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's hope, especially later today, but we'll definitely hope for tomorrow because I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. You got those big plans for Thanksgiving, Olivia?
Oh yeah, Brandon. I'm actually so excited. I get to go home and see my family. It's going to be a lot of fun.
There you go. That sounds good. All right, let's talk about that forecast for your drive home a little bit later on, and it looks pretty good. I-75, Mount Vernon, not looking too bad. Some light traffic out there, actually a little bit heavier traffic, but it's kind of lightened up a little bit in the last couple of minutes. But again, it's out there, so busy travel day for a lot of folks. I know we had some studies and some research that showed basically people will start traveling this morning. It looks like that's happening on the interstate, so be extra careful out there. 37 Clintwood, I keep wanting to say Clintwood, 37 Wise, 39 Clintwood, and then everybody else is in the 40s this morning. The next closest spot is 41 in Hazard and in Williamsburg to those 30s there this morning. Region-wide, not just statewide, region-wide, 39 Peoria, 30 in Springfield, Missouri, 46 in Starkville, 46 in Huntsville, 63 in Columbia, and 71 at Myrtle Beach. Not so much here this morning, 40 in Indianapolis and 41 in Hazard. This afternoon, temperatures basically stay in the 40s. Our high was at midnight, and we'll hopefully see some late day clearing. Olivia?
All right, thank you, Brandon. 12 counties will undergo a post-election audit for the 2023 general election. In a release from the Attorney General's office, a dozen counties were selected at random, including 3 here in the mountains. Those are Perry, Martin, and Johnson counties. The counties are randomly selected in a public forum within 20 days of the general election. A man is behind bars after leading police on a high-speed chase through parts of Laurel and Clay counties. Sunday, London PD learned about an active chase coming into London city limits from East Laurel Road. An officer observed Dennis Smith going around a sheriff's office vehicle at a high speed at the intersection of Kentucky 192 and East Laurel Road. The chase continued until the vehicle ran out of gas going north on US 421. Smith is facing several charges. In Logan County, West Virginia, two women have been arrested in connection with more than $1,200 worth of merchandise being taken from a Walmart. West Virginia State Police say the women were arrested last week in connection to the incident that happened last month. Both Victoria Ford and Alexandria Hatcher faced grand larceny and conspiracy to commit grand larceny charges. The women were taken to the Southwestern Regional Jail. This Thanksgiving, as many will gather with family and friends to have big feast, others are going hungry. Mike Halligan of God's Pantry Food Bank says they see numbers of requests they've never seen before. He also says people are generous and willing to help when they see how quickly someone can find themselves in need.
One paycheck away, one unexpected event, loss of a loved one, a car accident, an unexpected medical expense, loss of a job, low-paying wages or lack of benefits, just all kinds of potential issues, kind of what we call the root cause of hunger, that can lead someone all of a sudden not being able to put nutritious food on their table.
Halligan says he's also watching Frankfort and Washington as lawmakers wrestle with finding solutions. After cooking your Thanksgiving feast, you might want to think about saving your used cooking oil. Those working at UK's Center for Applied Energy Research say they use your cooking oil for further biofuel research. Researchers say they use different forms of fats, oils, and grease as a starting material to make biofuels. Organizers say every year folks recycle hundreds of gallons of cooking oil at the Lexington Gobble Grease Toss.
That ends up in a landfill. In the landfill, it would decompose to methane, which is a more powerful greenhouse gas than CO2.
The oil UK's research center does not use will be taken to Kelly Green biofuel to be converted into a renewable fuel. The annual Cram the Cruiser campaign is underway, and Governor Andy Beshear and KSP launched the effort yesterday. The initiative is going on at all 16 KSP posts and will run from now through December 4th. The goal of the food drive is to help fight hunger in communities throughout the state. Last year, KSP collected more than 218,000 pounds of food. Trooper Matt Gayhart says the food will stay local.
All the food that's donated in our region stays within our region. So all the food that we collect from Hazard will go to Hazard food pantries. Vice versa, the same thing for Whitesburg, Knott County, all of our drop-off spots. The food will be kept locally.
Gayhart says they will collect donations at Kentucky State Police Post 13. He says there will be other collection events around the region too. Another holiday tradition is just getting started. At the state capitol yesterday, Governor Beshear joined the Salvation Army to celebrate the Red Kettle campaign kickoff. The holiday campaign is the largest for Salvation Army every year, raising money for year-round programs. Governor Beshear also proclaimed December as Salvation Army Red Kettle Month in the Commonwealth.
The Salvation Army's red kettles and the sound of bells are a symbol of hope, of love, and of generosity. They are something that you can hear and you know exactly what it means. And hopefully it makes us all envision a better world where, if we work hard enough, providing the types of opportunities that the next generation deserves.
The governor and the First Lady also made the first donation to the Red Kettle. Invest 606 founder Jeff Marietta is entering his 5th year of leading the charge and helping small businesses grow through programs and contests. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox talked to him and small business owners selected at this year's competition finalists about how the process will be a big help.
More than $30,000 are on the line in cash prizes, but the Invest 606 experience can be worth even more.
We treat entrepreneurs and business owners like they're kings and queens. We make sure that there's never one point that they feel like their time's being wasted.
14 businesses are participating in the Accelerator program and trainings. Before even hitting their 6-month anniversary, the London Children's Museum was selected.
Tears were just in my eyes. Like, I was so excited to finally feel heard and seen.
Hendricks says they hope to build connections through the programs.
They just know the right people when it comes to maybe either financing stuff or when it comes to suggestions on educational programs.
Another business is hoping the programs will help them expand.
We're actually getting ready to be able to expand our total output to about 2,000 shirts a day.
McKinney saw other businesses in Hazard succeed with the program and found opportunity.
We've seen other businesses open up and really be successful and go through this program.
Appalachian Apparel is not the only business in Hazard participating. Ready, Set, Play was selected as a finalist as well.
Being able to be a part of a program that allows us to showcase our business, work on accounting, work on marketing, and just being in contact with other businesses to learn and grow is very important.
The 14 businesses will participate in a 6-month training to help them grow. In Hazard, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
The businesses will participate in a demo day where they present their business to the public. That'll be on February 4th in Hazard.
And the forecast as we head out the door this morning, we're going to continue to see the possibility for a little bit of traffic in some areas. I-75 at London looking pretty congested out there this morning compared to what we normally see this time of the year. Of course, it's a Thanksgiving travel holiday, so we're going to continue to watch that. As we head on down the road over toward temperature-wise, and of course, parts of the region seeing some cooler temperatures out there to start the day. We're also going to see, again, the possibility for a bit of a cooler air. 40s pretty much area-wide this morning, couple 30s in some spots there, especially back over toward the southwest Virginia. So again, we're kind of keeping an eye on things. And of course, as we head throughout the day a little bit later on, temperatures will be rebounding there into the mid-40s a little bit later on. Olivia?
Thanks, Brandon, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning, we take a look at the assassination of President John F. Kennedy and the conspiracy theories that still linger 60 years later.